Something very unusual happened this week.
Something truly remarkable happened this week.
Something extraordinary unfolded in Washington this past week.
Something truly remarkable occurred this week.
Donald Trump held a cabinet meeting.
You know, one of those carefully staged events where he sits at that ridiculously
Massive table, flanked by advisors who typically nod along to every word.
Agreeing with whatever nonsense he utters.
Good morning, guys. So I got up this morning and was going through my regular morning routine and wanted to try to catch a few things on YouTube. And as I started in, I came across this video that I'm going to share with you. It's a video by a guy named George Will, who, you know, I don't keep up with all these knuckleheads, but apparently he was somebody in his day and time. I looked him up, and he's got a history as a journalist for, I don't know, Washington Post and a few other places or whatever. But when I was listening to it, the thing that stood out to me was that I kept waiting for the video that he was talking about. Let me just pull it up real quick, and I'll play you a little bit of it, and then maybe you understand where I'm going with this. So when I first pull up the video, I read it's 1 minute ago, Trump falls apart, staff handling him, legacy panic and black history exposure by George Will. And so let me show you what I'm talking about. As the video starts,
Something very unusual happened this week. Donald Trump held a cabinet meeting, the kind of organized event where he sits at a very long table surrounded by people who just agree with everything he says. But this time, things went differently. In the middle of his unclear remarks about trade deals and made-up economic wins, Fox News did something they almost never do. They stopped showing it. They just cut away, went to a commercial break, and came back talking about something else entirely. When your own supportive news channel, the one that spent years defending everything you said, explaining away every mistake and cleaning up every power grab, decides they can no longer show you to their viewers.
Shut up, George. So anyhow, he talks about this video that Fox News has, and that he apparently saw, and that it's a cabinet meeting, and he goes into the description, and he's already sparked my interest, and I want to hear what, you know, it's the very title of the video says Trump falls apart, and that the staff is handling him. And as he goes on through the video, he continues to talk about basically that Trump's falling apart, and Fox no longer is supporting him. They cut away from him. They can't possibly let their listeners, Fox's viewing audience, they can't let them see this guy when he's falling apart like this. And so, yeah, it sparked my interest. And this video goes on for, oh my God, let's see, 22 minutes and 57 seconds of garbage, straight garbage bullshit. All right. So the video just goes on and on for 23 minutes of garbage of this guy saying everything about how that Trump is destroying American history, and that he put his name on a library up next to JFK's name, and he didn't like the fact that his name wasn't going to be better than JFK's on the library, and that eventually he shut down the library. It's just all kinds of stupid, made up, crazy bullshit. I don't even know if this is really George Will, or if this is some AI, and I'll show you why. This is what I found. Wait a minute. Before I show you what I did, let me show you the comments in the first video, because you always got to look at the comments and see what's going on. So we'll go through a little bit of the comments on the first video. All right, so first let me show you what I found in the comments. Let me get a sip of coffee. All right, this is comments on the first video. It says 66-year-old woman. Oh, it's a little bit cut off, but 66-year-old woman here who has been horrified by what has been going on. Thank you, Mr. Will, for this video. I'm sharing it with all my family members. Next, a blue heart from a Scott watching in total disbelief of what is happening in America. The world is paying attention. Next one, extraordinary that your words would become one of the most compelling talks that would keep me engaged in this horrid time. The next one, but why is Congress still silent? I'm telling you, I went through comment after comment after comment, and it's just bot bullshit. It's total trash. There's no possible way that this is real. I mean, I don't have proof, but you can read them for yourself, and you'll go, wait a minute, this doesn't sound like the country that I live in that actually has two opinions. I scrolled for a long time before I found somebody that I could put a little heart on or a little finger up, thumbs up for that had a comment that I thought was real. And so I commented just to see how it would go. I said, maybe you can read it there. It says, the video of Trump you speak of will be worth 10,000 words. What George said was almost total bullshit. Had to look and see who George Will was. Apparently, he was a credible and important one, supposed to be journalist at one time. Now it seems he's just bitter, desperate, and paid by City of London funds. I have my own issues with Trump, but anyone who can listen to this rant and take this guy's views serious needs some new news sources, in my opinion. And that was before I found that there was three or four other videos, easily that I found three or four other videos that said the exact same talking points. And I had to go through the entire video to see if they were identical. I may do that next. Hold on. But before I do that, before I do anything else, I want to share uh, what the important part of this is. I think, and it's this right here.
Showing it. They just cut away, went to a commercial break, and came back talking about something else entirely. When your own supportive news channel, the one that spent years defending everything you said, explaining away every mistake, and cleaning up every power grab, decides they can no longer show you to their viewers, that tells you everything you need to know. This wasn't Fox News protecting Trump. This was Fox News protecting their audience from Trump.
Fox News protecting their audience from
Because
Trump.
what they saw in that cabinet room was a man clearly falling apart mentally and physically.
Yeah, like Joe Biden.
Even they knew there was no way to put a positive spin on what everyone could plainly see.
Okay, so that's what he says. Let's see what she
He
says.
simply stopped broadcasting it, switched to a commercial, and returned with a Fox News update about virtually anything else. Now, when your own propaganda channel, the network that spent years defending your every statement, justifying your every wrongdoing, sanitizing your every authoritarian impulse, decides they can't show you to their viewers anymore, that says everything about our current situation. This isn't Fox safeguarding Trump. This is Fox shielding their audience from Trump, because what they observed in that cabinet room was a man in clear, undeniable mental and physical decline. And even they understand you can't spin what's obvious to everyone.
So obvious that we're not going to share the video with you. We would rather just tell you all about it without sharing the video. That's how
Historically
obvious.
championed and contextualized every statement from this administration, decides it's time to pull the plug, it speaks volumes. This wasn't about shielding the leader. It was about sparing the viewers from witnessing a moment that couldn't be polished or explained away. What unfolded in that room revealed a figure struggling on multiple fronts, and even the most loyal outlets recognized there was no salvaging the optics. Let's dive into the details of that.
All right. And number three,
Basically
can't make this
anything
shit up.
else. When your own propaganda network, the one that spent years defending your every word, excusing your every scandal, and polishing your every authoritarian move, decides it can't keep showing you to its audience anymore. That tells you everything about where things stand right now. This isn't Fox protecting Trump. This is Fox protecting their viewers from Trump, because what they saw in that cabinet room was a man clearly in serious mental and physical decline. Even they realize you can't spin something that's plain for everyone to see. Let's break down what actually went down in that meeting, because
What do you think? Oh my God. I just don't know if these are AI or not. Let me check the comments on this guy and see what kind of comments he got. There's only one solution, a one-way ticket to jail for the whole Trump administration. The latest spin. Oh, he's only got 5 comments, so he must be not quite as famous as the other guy. Let me see what this guy's got. How many comments? He's got no comments. And what about this one over here? This lady. Are you semi-famous? Oh, she got some comments. Wonderful. I'm 84-year-old woman. Oh, I'm old. You know, that's what the other one said. I'm 66-year-old woman who had been in every protest. Damn, she must be something. This is a brilliant and totally compelling analysis and so inspiring to fight till the end. Okay. Trump continues to be a laughing stock outside the USA. Trump is anything but a laughing stock outside the USA. Trump has his big ass foot on the neck of Great Britain, the British Empire, the City of London. Yeah, laughing stock. Okay, yeah, he's gonna destroy them. They will yield. Um, and I'm not saying that I'm not saying that as a total like a Trump yes man. I'm saying that as someone who's stays uh, consistently happy with Trump and pissed with Trump, depending on the policies that we're talking about. So, but no, laughing stock my ass outside of the USA. That's proper. That's garbage. Trump continues to be a laughing stock. Okay. Um, aren't Republicans worried about their party? He's so jealous of Obama on every beloved president in our country. Let's make a real history. Here's to the rebellion. It's easy to dazzle MAGA with bullshit. Trump is king of bullshit artists. Undo every one of his strategic moves to rewrite our history. What a sick man. Very informative, very interesting, very helpful. Yeah, okay. I don't believe these comments. These are not the kind of comments. When you read comments, it's usually, oh, here's one. 3 Minute Shake said, "What the hell is this? It's an AI version of George Will's video." And that was the one that I am going to, he must have seen it as well as I did on the other video. It was an AI version of George Will's original video, maybe. Maybe we found something there. I don't know. Anyhow, you get the point. Okay, so let's see if we can have a little fun with this.
Something truly
Something
remarkable
very
occurred
unusual
this
happened
week.
this week.
extraordinary
Donald
unfolded in
Trump
Donald
Washington
Trump
this
held
week.
a
cabinet
As
cabinet
everyone
meeting.
Donald Trump
You
held a
know, the
cabinet
kind of
this.
meeting.
Organized
orchestrated
event
gatherings
where
where
he
you
sits at a
carefully
very
staged
long
served
events
long
where he
table,
sits at
tables,
that
surrounded
served
by
ridiculously
long
people
long
who
tables,
table,
just
typically
agree with
surrounded
agreeing
by
with
everything he
yes
whatever
men,
says.
nonsense he
But this
nodding
gathering
along
proposed.
to
took an
But
whatever
this
he
unexpected
time,
This
says.
turn.
time,
But
things
this
went
Midway
time,
through
differently.
it
scientific
discussions
didn't
on
go
trade
according to
policy,
I could go on, but it really doesn't matter. You understand it. I think what's important here is that you uh, maybe maybe George Will did do a commentary somewhere, and actually that is him, and it's not AI. But all these other ones, I don't even think they're real. I don't think they're real people with followings, and maybe some of them are, some of them aren't. I don't know. I've seen the news do things like this before, but just the whole idea. I mean, are you okay with this? Are you okay with the the apparent uh, propaganda, the use of probably artificial intelligence and bots in the comments to sway the way? I mean, you could easily. I mean, I saw George and I was like, all right, who is this guy? What's this about? It's got a clickbaity headline, and I want to know. I get in there and I'm like waiting for the video, waiting for the video, waiting for the video, but the video never comes. So now I'm making, a video to kind of call them out on it. But I'm not okay with it. And I don't know what we do. I don't know how you get to a place where you have news sources that you trust, that what you're hearing and seeing and the facts that you're getting are real, other than the fact that the one thing that threw threw me onto the trail was the fact that the video never came. I'm like 22 minutes in, and like, George, where's the video? Just show me the video. Show me what it is that you saw. I want to know what you saw, and I can judge that for myself. So anyway, it's ridiculous. It's the world we live in right now, I guess. Thank y'all.